session with me, Neethus Academy. I am Vinod James. Welcome to another Reading Live. Are you all eagerly waiting for us? As we always do. We're always waiting eagerly to come in front of you and see what are you all up to, how are things with you, what have you been up to. All those things are so much of a priority. Right. As our students are popping in, what are the things that we have in stores for you? Okay. See, please do understand, we are an exclusive. We do have an n number of online resources which you can always utilize. It's not just one exam. There are n number of exam training that we give. So if you want to get more insights, please do not hesitate to contact the number on the screen. They'll be happy to assist you. Jobita, good afternoon. How am I? I'm doing excellent, Jobita. Thank you very much. And I hope all of you are doing excellent. Achunitan, good afternoon. Anita Prabhu, good afternoon. Pramila, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon to all my lovely students. Shine Johnson, good afternoon. Anju Jobin, good afternoon. Right. So I hope as all of you are piling in, how was your day? How was your day? Hope it is all going excellent. Because our day are always excellent because all of you are there giving us a lot of support, giving us all the enthusiasm, giving us all the moral support by liking, by sharing, by posting it on your social media platform. What else could we ask for? If we look into our Telegram page, we have about 50,000 K plus students watching or there in the list. If you see our page, the very same page that we are watching, there also we have every day our followers are increasing, our likes are increasing. If you look into our channel, the latest addition that we have, even with our WhatsApp channel, that is also every day it is piling up. Thanks to all your lovely support. Tansi, good afternoon. Rishika, good afternoon. Softy, good afternoon. Siminibu, good afternoon. And the smallest thing I would request is about how I assist myself is with the number of share that you do. If the shares are increasing, that means, of course, you feel that my classes are beneficial. That's the only reason why we share, isn't it? If not, we wouldn't. Anjana, good afternoon. Uttam Kumar, good afternoon. Manija Bibin, good afternoon. So one small request is if you feel that my classes are beneficial, please do not hesitate to share on your social media platform so that we have n number of students who are still unaware that we give a lot of free classes like this. So please do share. Jia Jobin, good afternoon. Parvati Vijaya, good afternoon. Jibin Joy, good afternoon. Is there anyone who's attending the live for the very first time? If so, please do let me know. I would love to add on to my knowns people's list because every day, whenever I take a live, there are n number of new students, and I'm always proud to say I have people across the globe. Princy Binu, good afternoon. And also, if you have not yet liked our page, please do like our page. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. We have just pinned the latest addition to Neethus family, the WhatsApp channel. If you have not yet followed, please do click the follow button. Tinu Jomi, good afternoon. Renju, good afternoon. Excellent. Namita Joseph, good afternoon. So no matter wherever you are from the world, a very good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening to all my lovely students. Neethu Maria Matthew, good afternoon. So happy to see at least the minimum of one icon next to you. Every time you see at least a hand, a heart, a share button, number one logo. It's always there. And as you can see, Neethu Madam will be coming 10th this month at 10 p.m. at the very same page with a new writing depiction self-prepared material. Please do not forget to clock in. We all will be waiting for you there. Gigi Roji, good afternoon. Revati Balakrishnan, good afternoon. Sabha Parvez, good morning. Vidya Shajin, good afternoon. Shibi Samuel, good afternoon. Ashwati Mohan, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. Now tell me, how was your studies? Or how are your studies going? Is it improving? Is it still the same? Not yet. How do you find? Tell me. Let me see what are your valid feeds on the aspect. And in between, If there is anybody who's attending the live for the very first time, please do let me know as well. Aringlondo, Adimite. Sharanya, can you please add me in Telegram group? Sharanya, have you sent all those details as what our admin have done? Sharanya Saru. Because there are certain, because in our reading exclusive group, we have a scrutinizing policy. We do not accept you as such. We ask you, sir, to send certain details. After double checking only we'll be accepting, because please do bear with us. Why is that? Because there are a number of fraudulent people available. Okay, they don't, they are not into learning. They're not into, they're trying to rip somebody else's money. So we try to avoid such kind of people. So we don't want you to be disturbed. So that's the reason why that scrutinizing policy is. So we have sent those details. Do bear with our admins, because the the request is absolutely a downpour. So they take some time to double check. So that might be the delay. So please do bear with us. But I would definitely address your issue as well. Sharanya Saru. Okay, fair enough. Sharon and Sir, good afternoon. So are you all ready for today's session? Because nobody have told me any other things about your studies or anything you don't want to say. Okay, no problem. Are you all ready for today's session? If so, give me a quick thumbs up. Let me see how many of you are ready, because my job is to make sure that you are taking the first step. Your first step is to make sure that you comment. Anit Soli, first time. Thank you very much, Anit. Very kind enough of you to say that you're for the first time. May I know where you're from, if it is okay with you? Shakil is always ready from Saudi. Good enough. So, Anit, Selva Kumar, good afternoon, my dearest heart, sir. Good afternoon, Selva. My student who always are there with all love for everyone. Good enough. Siminibu ready, Anjana ready, Manija ready, Tansi ready, Vidya Shijan ready. Good enough. Rishika ready. Achunithan ready. Ayana Rajneesh ready. Jobita Thomas ready. Sharon Ansir ready. Softy ready. Savita Mol, good evening. Revati Balakrishnan ready. I want to see how many of you are there responding. Pramila is ready. Jia John is ready. And it's Soli Island. Okay, very good. So happy to hear that you're from one of the most preferred locations. You're already there, which our students are always aspiring to go. So good enough. So Anit from Ireland. Thank you very much. Anita Prabhu ready. Parvati ready. Uttam Kumar ready. Always ready, Selva. Savitam already. Okay, as you have all said, you're ready. The material will be popping up on the screen with a timer. So as soon as the timer is there, do not waste your valuable time. As soon as you see the material, do the material. Beat the time. And once you have found the answer, just put a thumbs up or say done. Yeah, there you have the material. Please do, and then we will discuss. Excellent. So time I've done, but even before that, a lot of students have already said done, 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 which is quite nice to see. Ranju Reddy was saying, Parvati Reddy was saying, Vijay Singh was saying ready. Okay, Shine ready. Ambelia Jimon, good afternoon. Asha Dan, Vijin, good afternoon. Sneha, good afternoon. Manija Dan, Sharon Shaju, good afternoon. Shakila Dan, Parvati Dan, Anjana Dan, Jobita Dan, Achu Dan, Anita Dan, good enough. Rishika Dan, Softy Dan. Good, nice to see that all of you are doing it on or before time, isn't it? That's an absolute way to tell to yourself, see, I am learning and I'm progressing. Good enough. Simini done, Renju done, Shirley Cherian, good afternoon, Fancy done. Okay, good enough. So as you all said done and you're all there, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer? Kajal, good afternoon. Sneha, Ashish, good, done. Okay, fair enough. Shirley Cherian, done. Ambili Ajimon, done. Vidya Shijin, done. Okay. Shakila Banu, C from middle para. Okay, fair enough. Simi Nibu, C from last line. Leah, C. Okay. Fair enough. So the first few answers that I've got is C. Rishika is saying C from last few lines. Okay. Renju, C. Good enough. Softy, I got C middle part. Anita Prabhu, C middle part. Ambali Ajimon, C. Okay, excellent. Asha Charian, B from first sentence. Okay, now I have two options. Anjana, A from third line. Am I happy? I have A, B, C now. Good enough. Pramila, C, last line. Nancy, C. Excellent. So most of you, the weightage is going for C, and few are B. Yes. Aina C, Manija B, Revati C, Achu B, Jobita C, Sharin Shaju C, Sneha Ashish B, Kalaimani B, Milu Jiten, good afternoon. Parvati Vijay B. Okay, now B and C. Vidya Chijin C. Now I hope all of you have, I'm not saying that all of you have commented, but few of you have commented, which I would definitely take it, because I always appreciate a student who have the courage to comment in front of a public, isn't it? That need. You need to tell yourself that I'm here with a purpose. My purpose is to study. Doesn't matter who cares, what others are going to think, whether they are going to be of any benefit. No. So now, what are the things that you have to be very much sure when you're doing part B? See, part B, the material is only be coming in front of you after they take away part A. They will give you B and C together. B is considered to be smaller. 6 questions will be from 6 different focus. There will be no head and tail. So don't think that they will give you, like story and all. No. The paragraph would be there. The answer to the question will be there in that paragraph. And it will always be in a paraphrase form. It will never be straight. You can't find the answers using keywords. Rasna B, Sharon B. Okay. Now, what is the first thing? Riku Nandu, new name, C. Okay. Now, what is the question? So, first thing, you have to read 3 things that you have to be very sure when you're doing part B is read the question, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. Very, very, very important. After that, you can read the paragraph and pick an answer, or if you're like me, I read my answer option, I underline my keywords in the answer option, then I pick it up from the paragraph. Either way, it's fine. Uttam Kumar B. Now, see, very simple question. They're saying it is a manual, and what is it informing? Okay. Now, generally, see, this PMDD is a very common factor, isn't it? Now, what are the things that you have, the difference? So, is used to prevent incidents of assisted suicide and euthanasia. See, that's a very beautiful word. Euthanasia, the first time when I was writing an exam, euthanasia, I had no idea about it. Then I went and searched. That's the time I understood. But you are aware of it. Is a protective, durable power of attorney. So it's the power of attorney means, see now this power of as my keyword of international force on euthanasia and assisted suicide. Then the signer names a trusted person to make healthcare decision. Now all these three things are there, which I know because that's the reason why you're getting all the three answer options. Now let's read. Protective medical decision document, PMDD. The PMDD is a protective durable power attorney for healthcare, which is available from, see, it is not power of attorney. There's always a meaning. Power from, that means it is from them, not power of them. That is, it's not their power. So straight away, I can eliminate option B, because you only refer to keyword, you didn't understand the meaning. See, please understand the gist of the sentences, not word by word. Okay. Now I hope it is understood why B is not the answer. Okay. Now reading further, this is called elimination. So I forgot to mention the only way to find the answers in part B, or I would say the most appropriate way, is called elimination method. Now, in the PMDD, the signer names a trusted person to make healthcare decision. Now comes a clause, not all the time. In the event that the signer is temporarily or permanently unable to make such decision. So in PMDD, the signer names a trusted person to make their decision, not all the time. So this is also not an answer for me. Now why? Because that is not what is informing. It's only during special cases. The PMDD, which specifically prohibits means prevent assisted suicide and euthanasia, is available in a multi-state version for users in most states. It is also available in state-specific versions for states where a particular requirement makes a state-specific version necessary. So what is it informing? What is the main idea behind it? It is used as a it is used to prevent incidents and assisted suicide and euthanasia. Understood? You went behind keywords, and I have told all of you, part B is not about keywords. Part B is about understanding certain things. That's called gist. So the answer is A. Congratulations to the very few people who have told me initially. Those are the answers. Absolutely good enough, because I always believe whatever that you feel is the answer. See, now as what you have said, the initial people who have said A, those are the people who have made that to that limelight, isn't it? Because they were happy enough to say. Initially, when everybody was saying C, they had a doubt, but they were not worrying about it. That's the power. Prohibit means ban. It's restrict, prevent, not just ban alone. Yeah. Good enough, good enough. I hope all of you are clear with my explanation. Is there any doubts? Please do clarify. Selva as always with a lot of love. Thank you very much. Good enough. Rishika clear. Vidya clear. Fancy clear. Excellent. Arul clear. Good, good, good. So any doubts? No doubts. Excellent. So because you don't have any doubts, let's go and do the next thing. What is the next thing? Jyoti Janu, good afternoon. Revati clear. The next thing is about part A, which I've already shared. Achu clear. Jobita clear. Nimya Krishnan. New name. Clear. Okay, fair enough. Kalaimani clear. Excellent. Now because all of you are clear and there is no doubt about it, now let's go and see the next one. What is today's topic of part A, and how you felt about today's part A? That how is very important, because that's how we frame the next material. Neethu madam will be looking into all the aspects of what are your valid feedbacks, and after that we will get the material. Shirley clear, softy, hemispherectomy, tricky material, Renju clear, Uttam clear, Jobin clear, Shakila, easy material, Swapna, material name, okay, fair enough. Pramila, yes sir, clear, fair enough. Mickey Syriac, the name again, okay, fair enough, fair enough. So if you have not yet liked our page, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, if you have not yet following our channel, please do that so that you will not miss any of the insights. And also it gives us a morale booster because that much amount of students are trusting us. Good enough. Nikki is A, Jobita is A, Sneha is A. So the general feed is on the aspect of is A, is it? Okay, fair enough. I want all of you, give your perspective. It doesn't matter, whatever you feel, how you felt, that's called learning. Yeah. Selva, tricky and okay. All right, fair enough. Fancy the material. Vidya, easy material. Okay, fair enough. So generally on the aspect of EJ, and as you can see, we have 2 regular batches as well as crash courses available. Our next regular batch is available from January, February, March, and it is filling. Thanks to all the love and trust that all our students are showing us, because it's our pride to say that all of you are there trusting us, because the number of students who enroll waiting, they are really waiting to get into us, because they know that we can be that significant factor in their life. Not because of anything, it's because the way that you trust us, we will definitely push you through to get your dream. That's it. And we have n number of strategies to make sure that you are being pushed out of your comfort zone. Good enough? Pramila easy, Swapna easy, Milu easy, tricky. Okay. As you have said your version, now let's see what the absolute thing or the material has in store for you. Now the material will be popping up on the screen. As the material pops up, we will see how to do it. So part A is very interesting, and the purpose of part A is very different to part B and C, because everything in reading has a absolute replica or very much resemblance to your day-to-day life when you're going and living abroad. There you have the material. So what are you to do when you get the material? You will only have 15 minutes. You have to tackle 20 questions. This has to be told to you. 15 minutes, 20 questions. Your job is to make sure that you are minimizing the time that you're doing. In order to do that, there's a strategy called skimming and scanning. That's the most amazing strategy. Skimming means quick look, scanning means detailed look. Okay. Now, what are you doing when you're doing skimming? You're supposed to underline the keywords. Student still doesn't understand the importance. Please underline the keywords. So you have to, what is the time that you can take in order to do skimming? The maximum time that you can take in order to do a skim is 1 to 2 minutes. But I would say each text you can skim for about 15 seconds. So you will finish it about 1 minute, so you have more time. If your skimming is proper, your finding answers is even more easier. I'll show you why or how to do skimming. So there will be 4 texts which will be based on one common theme. So here, hemispherectomy, each text will be different to each other, but it will be based on that content. That's how part A is. Okay, so part A, the purpose is, are you able to find what is needed in a very quick period. Now see, skimming is an operation that is partially or completely removes or disconnects the half of the child's brain from the rest of the brain. It is a rare procedure, surgeons perform in hospital. Children, occasionally adults with epilepsy, they do not respond to medication, and it's very abnormal and was causing seizure. The child might need an epidural if you have central seizure, weakness on one side of the body, and they might lose their peripheral, not central, abnormal finding of their brain MRI, development delay seizures, and 2 types, hemisphere, anatomic and functional. Likewise, you go. So now I know there are 2 types. What are the reasons why it is done is all mentioned in A. Now in B, an incision is made at the end of the procedure. So that is during the procedure, after the procedure and all. Then there are lots of issues which are mentioned. So any complication which is mentioned is there in text C. Now in text D, it is talking about various kind of conditions and the treatment options. So anything with regards to that you can refer. Now what are these 20 types of 20 questions are divided into 3 types. So this should be by hearted by each one of you. Okay. 1 to 7, these are called match the following question, where your instruction clearly says it has to be any of these letters, A, B, C, D, and you may use any of these letters more than once. If your skimming is proper, let me tell you, if your skimming is proper, 1 to 7 is a piece of cake. You should know, okay, as I'm skimming, text A is about this, text B is about this, text C is about this. text D is about this. Lancy, hi sir, good afternoon. Sorry for late entry. No problem at all. Softy, very, very helpful live per day waiting for live material. Mock test time per day, very useful. Thank you very much for all those valuable comments, Softy. Very, very kind of you to come and give us a genuine feedback on the aspect of how you felt. Thank you, because that's how we have evolved from what you say to us. Okay, thank you very much. Now, I'll show you how. Even after skimming the text, then only you're going to go to the question, underline the keywords. Keyword reference are the only way to find the answer. There's no comprehension, no other way. Keyword reference. So which drug? So again, the question is asking you, which drug is used to carry out rescue therapy? So there is only one place where different drugs, I told you. This is why keyword. So where are they talking about rescue treatment? Rescue treatment are what? Administration of benzodiazepine. So that is it. So the answer is D. So what are the common reasons to conduct hemispherectomy? So common reasons where? These are the reasons, isn't it? Your child will have these kind of problems. So you conduct them. So A. Now, how long would the procedure? So how long means it should be there during procedure, after procedure? I told you where. It is there in B. So where this surgery takes about 6 hours. So the duration is mentioned in B. This is why keywords are important. The important guidelines to be followed during restoration period. So again, restoration period, that means during the recovery. So it should be, it's not during, after, isn't it? So where are they saying about recovery period? It is there. So your child will be carefully evaluated over the next few months to see what effect during the recovery. So that is also there in B. Now, who are more likely to get treated with hemispherectomy? So who? Again, it's mostly child, but in special cases, adult. It's there in text A, isn't it? Children are the typically have this procedure, but if not, adults also can have some. What all abnormalities have been categorized under psychiatric disorders? So straight away I'm saying D. Why? Psychiatric disorders are only mentioned as such in D. Why? Psychiatric disorder and chronic pain. What are the psychiatric disorders is mentioned in D. That's why the power of keywords reference. The major complication associated with functional hemisphere. So one of the kinds. So one of the kinds is, I know that it is mentioned in A, but there are, it's mentioning in C also, isn't it? So what is the functional problem? The problem is, it happens in 5%. What is the problem? It is mentioned in C. Understood how you're referring? So in there, where are they saying? It is mentioned, isn't it? So what can you say? As that could develop R. See, as a surgery with potential complication, the major problem that could develop bleeding infection, one risk of include development problem, all those. So one of the problems are mentioned with functional is C. Good enough? So I've finished my 1 to 7. Please be kind enough to tell me what are your total scores. In the meantime, the next set of category, this is 8 to 14. These are called short answer question, and the instruction is about the answer can be as simple as that of a word, number, both, or a short phrase. Very good, Softy. 7, Shakila 7. Good enough. So keyword reference are these, same strategy, but the question pattern changes. That's it. So strategy doesn't change. Nikki 7. Good enough. Pramila 7. Excellent. The initial procedure to be done by the removal of certain pieces of the skull. So where are they talking about the initial procedure? So it should be there in B, isn't it? Jobita, Anjana, Tansi, Vidya 6, the other 7, Swapna 7, get enough? So what are they saying? So the initial procedure, so an incision will be made and a carneoctomy will be performed. The surgeon will remove. Carneoctomy is a procedure where they remove certain parts of your skull. So the answer is, what is the procedure? It is CRANIOTOMY, craniotomy. So that's the procedure. Good enough. I can see a lot of people saying 7 out of 7. Absolutely good enough. Keep it up. Even 6 is fine. Yeah, doesn't matter. One of the possible complications. So one of the takes a plural that you always have to remember. of disconnective hemispherectomy is the onset of issues either in the initial stage or the later time. So one of the issues, what is the issue? It is again saying, same place, isn't it? One complication that occur early or later in life is hydrocephalus. So the answer is HYDROCEPHALUS. Excellent. Question 10. How long? So how long should be a duration? You always have to remember. Okay, how much time? So it should be time mentioned. So should febrile seizures last, considering treatment with benzodiazepine? So benzodiazepine, febrile seizure is there. How long? 5 minutes. Okay, even if you have written greater than, I wouldn't say bad, but the time is how long? 5 minutes. Should be or greater than 5 minutes. Anything is an okay answer. Next question. What assessment method employed to gauge any alteration in child function after hemispherectomy? Okay, now where are they going to talk about? It should be there somewhere in C, isn't it? What is the test to detect child function? Neuropsychological tests. So NEUROPSYCHOLOGICALTESTS is the answer. Question 12. To prevent the spread of seizures, functional areas of the brain, one approach is to isolate somewhere. Where? It should be there somewhere in B, isn't it? Now what are they talking about? So are they saying anything to isolate or keep separate or anything like that? Yes, they are saying, isn't it? The corpus callosum will be cut to prevent the spread of seizures to functional side of the brain. So prevent, isolate, that means you're separating it. So the answer is CORPUSCALLOSUM. Excellent. Hemispherectomy other than functional is called. What are the two types? A, go straight. What is the one? Anatomic. ANATOMIC. Which part of the eyesight may be affected following the weakness of one side in your body? Again, it should be there somewhere. Which is the part? They are clearly saying, what is the part? It is due to weakness of one side of the body. Yes, what is the part? You may lose your peripheral vision. So PERIPHERAL is the answer. Now for the final stinct, 15 to 20, these are called fill in the blanks question. The instruction is as similar to short answer question, word, numbers, both short phrase. But here redundancy has to be very much looked into. Okay, so you have to always see, if you're, especially with the articles such as the, and all those things, and even if the words are there in the question, then don't write. Only what is missing should be written. Continuous monitoring of the child will be conducted with frequent assessment of blood pressure, pulse, respiration while they are in the dash. So where are they talking about? It should be there during procedure, isn't it? So where are they saying your child will be in the intensive care unit overnight until he or she is medically stable. While still in the ICU, your child will be observed continuous blood pressure, everything is there. So in the ICU, the safest bet. Why? Even though intensive care unit, the abbreviation is already given, so you can use your abbreviation. Time. The primary concern that may arise from hemispherectomy involve the dash and infection. So it should be there somewhere and see. Why? The major complication, primary that develop are dash and infection. So bleeding, BLEEDING. The dash will be reattached and the scab will be sutured to close the incision upon the completion of the procedure. Not bleedings, yeah? Bleeding. Okay, bleedings, no, bleeding. Please use as what is mentioned in the text until and unless the question asks for it. So the dash, where are they going to talk about? Yeah, during procedure. So it should be there. So at the end of the procedure, the skull will be replaced and the scalp sutured. So what is the thing that will be sutured back? It will be the skull, SKULL. Question 18. Children, sometimes adults who are unresponsive to the dash for epilepsy are mostly undergoing hemispherectomy. So again something to do with A, isn't it? So child and occasionally adults. So sometimes adults typically have this procedure for epilepsy if they don't respond to the medications, MEDICATIONS. The penultimate question, in order to treat the dash, phenobarbital along with hypothermia is administered. So medicine, where? Go to D. So phenobarbital, where? So phenobarbital, and there is another thing, isn't it? Hypothermia. So all those things are mentioned where? It is very, very clearly saying about neonatal seizure. Why? Phenobarbital is there, hypothermia is there. So neonatal seizures, NEONATAL The ultimate question for today, dash is a common approach for controlling epilepsy in individuals with experienced recurring and spontaneous seizures. So dash, so where are they talking about? Again, it should be there somewhere in D, isn't it? So clearly saying spontaneous recurrent, prevent seizure. So what is it? What are they going to use? Chronic oral treatment. 3-word answer, CHRONICORALTREATMENT. So I have wrapped my 20 answers. It's high time that if you have any doubts, please do clarify. If not, do shoot your total scores. If there is any answers that you are having doubt, please do let me know. If not, let me know. I'm eagerly waiting to see what are your total scores, because you said it's easy. I know most of you have said, but bleedings and all, please do mark it as wrong. Okay, if you have written bleeding. Shakila Bano 20 out of 20, absolutely good enough, excellent. Nikki Syriac 18, very, very good, keep it up. Tansy 18, excellent, keep it up, good enough, good enough. Sabita Mol 20, keep on dancing, why not? Very, very good, keep it up. About others, Pramila 19, excellent, keep it up, good enough. Good enough, good enough. Sneha 18, good enough, excellent, keep it up. 14th answer is peripheral. Vidya Srijan 18, Swapna 18, Jobita 19, excellent, very, very good, keep it up. 13 is anatomic, because the other one, functional is there, the other one is anatomic. Anita Prabhu 18, excellent, good enough, good enough. Milujuddin 17, good enough, keep it up, keep it up. Asha Charyan 19, excellent, keep it up, good enough. Parvati 18, excellent, good enough, good enough. Shirley 18, very, very good, keep it up. Rishika 19, excellent, keep it up. Softy, thank you very much. I softly have started saying thank you. So I would, Uttam Kumar 18, good enough, good enough. So Manija 19, excellent, good enough. So as you, Ayana 19, excellent, good enough. Shakila, thank you. So as you have started saying thank you, it is from all of us from the bottom of Neethus family. A big thanks to each one of you for giving us such a motivation, participating in all the live that we are there. So until and unless I meet you all tomorrow, adios from me. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.